Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Project Pan finale. It's the end for me. No, that's not true, but I'm leaving in just a few days and it's time to get rid of products that are finished or almost finished, I must say. This Project Pan has been the first one for me. It was definitely a process and it actually gave me a lot of insight on what I want to do for next year and what you can do in a project plan and how much time it takes to actually finish up a product. So, spoiler alert, I didn't finish anything new. But let's go through the updates and then we'll talk about what I'm gonna do next year. So I've had the two Maybelline Master Drama kohl liners in this project, this big one from the beginning, then I found this one while decluttering, and I have kept track on my bullet journal here. So on the small one I had a lot of progress. We went from up here, don't mean to flip you off, sorry, from up here in November, here in December, and then it's down here right now. I'm actually having a bit of trouble sharpening it, because it gets really slippery and I can't really twist it that much, whereas the big one I didn't do a lot because I wanted to focus to finish the small one. I'm not one who sharpens their pencil every time I use it. I don't think I need it. I don't need a very sharp line, and actually when I do it in my waterline I prefer not to have a sharp point because it will hurt my waterline. So these didn't go as fast as I expected and I actually wanted to be done with both of these and I couldn't. I am not going to bring them back with me. I will just throw them away because to me these are almost over, and yeah, it actually showed me how long it takes me to use up pencils, because these I used, I would say, 3 to 4 days in the week, every day for my upper lash line and my waterline. So yeah, these took way longer than I expected, but I really like these pencils. I keep thinking I like them. They don't last in the waterline as good as I thought I remembered they did, but good pencils, and yeah, didn't finish those. Then my MAC Pro Longwear concealer is the never-ending pot of concealer. I inherited it from friends up here, and I didn't say I halved it, but I used 40% of what there was before, and I've been using it every single day, one pump. I didn't go like completely through because I don't need that much product, but I've used it like crazy. This is never gonna finish, ever. I am going to call it quits and toss it, because the thing with this one is that I now need to use two brushes, one to apply it on my under eye area and the other one to blend it out, and that's just too much work. So yeah, didn't finish this one unfortunately, but I definitely got a lot of use out of it and I love the formula. For my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte, I think I have maybe 1 or 2 uses left, so actually I'll count this finished because I still have a few days. I will definitely wear makeup because I have 2 or 3 Christmas parties to go to still. I think, yeah, I have 5 days left in the US and I have 3 evenings with Christmas parties. I think that's awesome. So I will definitely finish that one in that time frame and for those events. Been loving this one. It works very well for an everyday makeup. So this is, I call it finished. I call it finished. A very sad one is this Kiko neutral eye base, and I had picked it out of my collection saying, well, but look, there's so much has gone already, I can finish this one. But there was a reason I stopped using it, and that's because it creases on me. Eyeshadows usually don't crease if I have a good base, and this one works for a few weeks and then the shadows crease on me after a few hours. I honestly don't know what the reasoning is behind it. I cannot understand, but I have been observing this constantly. So I stopped using it I think a week ago or 2, and I'm not gonna finish it because as much as I want to finish products, if it's making my eyeshadow look horrible by the end of the day, it's not worth my time. So I am going to toss this, didn't finish it, but I definitely used it until it was still a valid product for me. This is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper, and it's my brow gel. I've been loving this. I wish it came in a smaller bottle because this is so big. I am going to use it until I'm here these last few days and then toss it. I definitely used all that I could. I haven't used any other brow gel since I started my Project Pan, and this is going strong. It works well, it tightens well. I love it. It's just huge packaging and it's really old. So I'm gonna use it some more, but it's not coming back to Europe with me. The final product that I did not manage to finish is Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean. So I've been using this every single day to set my eyeshadow primer. I've been swirling, I've been doing things, trying to use as much as possible of it, and I did use quite a bit of it from where it was at the beginning of the Project Pan, but I can't seem to finish it. It's incredible. It's like the never-ending eyeshadow. This to say that I have too much eyeshadow probably, and that I'll never end up using it all. But that's okay. If you saw my eyeshadow declutter, you know I have a problem with single eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep using this in the last few days and then toss it. It's as good as done for me, and I'm happy I used as much as I could of it. And those were the products that were still in my Project Pan. And indeed, as I mentioned, I am actually very happy of the experience of doing my first Project Pan. It was only for the last quarter of the year, so October, November, December, but it definitely gave me an idea of how long it takes to actually finish a product. So I will definitely purchase less foundations because I have the foundations I like. Why would I need more? Yeah, I'm definitely of the opinion that I'm gonna keep using my drugstore foundations for every day to work, because it takes a long time to use them up, and I have quite a bit of it. So definitely a great experience from that point of view. And now for the idea of what I'm gonna do next year, I think I am going to borrow the idea from Kat at Kitsch Snitch. You can find her channel linked down below. I've loved Kat. I think I've followed her for 3 years now. Very long time. I've loved the way she did her Project Pan in 2017. She put a goal of using up $1,000 worth of makeup within the year. And I think I am going to try to do that for 2018, because in 2018 I'll have my own home and I'm not going to move, so I'm not going to have to run after products trying to finish them before a specific time. But I want to finish products enough to justify, let's say, my constant spending, if we can call it that way. So for example, especially concealers, foundations, all of these products that I know I love and I use on an everyday basis, instead of buying many and letting them get old, I will just keep a few and use them continuously and try to finish them up during the year. I think that's the best way to do it, because otherwise I end up with the counterpart of this that was the shade a bit darker I've had for like years, and that's not sanitary. I don't know, it's just these products I think have a 12-month shelf life indeed since they opened. So I think that's a better way of going about things. I might add actually skincare to that calculation, because my next video I'm filming today are my empties, and that is a huge basket, and those I go through actually quite often, and it's mostly skincare with some makeup that I finish up. And I think keeping track of how much I use up and how much money, let's say, I use up from my skincare and makeup is very useful. I'm not counting body washes or shampoos, these things. I just don't splurge on them, and I don't buy as many as skincare and makeup. So I think I'll just track how much I use up of skincare and makeup. I think I repeated that 20 times. Anyways, that was the update and the finale for my Q4 of 2017 Project Pan. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys did well in your projects. I'm curious to follow your finales that are coming up. I know Bettina is also close to the end, and she did such a great job. I'll link her channel down here as well, because I think you guys should really go check her out. She's the makeup enthusiast here on YouTube. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna keep filming, preparing for the big move, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!